Welcome back everybody to another Dragon Ball Super video here with Chris from CCJ the Saiyan Elites. This is another reveal video. Bandai released some of the new blue set 10 cards. I think there's one or two commons in here and the other ones are rares. So let me know what you guys think of these videos. Let me know what you think of these cards, more importantly. That's the big thing. So this is a 1-drop Son Goku Warrior that crossed time. 1-drop 4K. If your leader is a blue Future Trunks, you return this card to your hand at the end of your opponent's turn. If you haven't added life to your hand due to your opponent's attacks, choose one. Hope for victory in your hand and play it. That's the card they showed off yesterday, where if you pull it from your hand, you reveal it. If it's supposed to go to the drop, you reveal it, and then you can play it, or you can reveal it, add it to your hand. Okay. If this card is removed from the battle area by a skill, choose up to one, hope for victory in your hand, and place it in your energy. Okay. So this card, if this card dies, you can basically self-ramp. That's not bad. You lose hand size to build up your energy. That's, if this card drew, I don't think it would be as bad, but the fact that this top ability doesn't really mean much right now. The second part's pretty good, but if this card drew, or if it was a searcher, and then when this card died, you play this card for, it'd be a little bit better. But this is not a great 1-drop. My Ball Work of the Future. When this card's played, look up the top 5 from your deck. Add 1 blue unison, energy cost of 2 or 1. Future Trunks card among them, add it to your hand and shuffle. So this searches out unison cards. Add to 1 blue. Add up to 1 blue unison card with a specific cost of 2 or 1 blue Future Trunks card. So that could be anything. That could be the 6-drop, the new 4-drop. Okay, that's actually not terrible. You also can search out the Searcher, which allows you to search for Gokus and Vegetas. That's not terrible. This is a pretty good 1-drop. Oh, we have 3 commons. Sorry, Vegeta Warrior that crossed time. This is a unique. Okay, that's weird. So they gave a counter. A unique effect. Okay. Negate the attack, play this card. During your opponent's turn, if your leader is blue Future Trunks, you discard in your hand by 2. So this is a 1-drop negate 15k body. This is pretty good. This is a pretty good card. Not amazing, but the fact that you can basically negate an attack for 1 blue, and then you get to play a 15k body, which also has 5k combo power. It's really good. The problem is that it has a unique, so you can only do this once. This only one of these can be on the field at a time, so they kind of nerfed it a little bit. Oh Bandai. Alright, now we're getting into the rares. This is what I wanted to see. So Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, Paralyzing Prowess. 8-drop with a specific cost of 3 blue, 5k combo, 35k power, deflect, triple strike, barrier. Okay. X-Evolve for Vegito with a X-Evolve. Oh, so this isn't even a fusion. This is, you have to evolve this on top of a Vegito card already. Vegito with an energy cost of 5. After this, we're going to look at some of the Vegito cards that are 5-drops and see if this actually would work. Like with some other combinations that I'm trying to think of. If your leader card is a blue Future Trunks, man, just make it blue. Don't just force us to play Trunks, man. When this card is played or attacks, your opponent chooses 2 cards in their hand, places them at the bottom of their deck in any order. Okay, it's pretty good. This is a really good card. My problem is that it's tied to Trunks. I get it, the whole Future Trunks saga, I get it, but like, make it just naturally good so people can play it. Like, play this in Piccolo. You know, it would be awesome if you could play it in Piccolo. And the Piccolo Surge Leader is what I'm talking about. But the fact that it's just, you can only play it in Future Trunks, it just, But it's really cool, so when you play it, your opponent puts 2 cards at the bottom of their deck, and then when it attacks, your opponent puts 2 cards at the bottom of their deck. So even if the attack is negated, it's really good. That is really good. Deflect, triple strike, and barrier. It evolves on top of a, for 4 energy, evolves on top of a 5-drop Vegito. So we need to look at the 5-drop Vegetos and see what is considered good. I know there is a 5-drop Vegito that's coming out in this set. that they showed off yesterday, but I think that's the only one I could think of that's a 5-drop. But it says just 5 drops, so it doesn't have to be a blue one, so it could be a red Vegito. So something from the old set, I think set 2 or whatever. Zamasu, the Vine Immortal, 9-drop, 4 specific cost, 35k, indestructible, dual attack, X evolve on top of a blue Zamasu for 500. Okay, so this is a little more, this is a little easier to get out. There's a lot of other, I think there's a lot of 5-drop Zamasu. Blue Zamasu, though. Okay, so that makes it a little difficult. There's a green 5-drop Zamasu from Dropbox 4 that you can play out for on turn 3 for 1 energy. Oh man. Okay. Activate main, activate battle. Place this card in its owner's drop area. Activate 1 strategy overground. Okay, awesome. So I was saying this yesterday. From your hand, your drop, deck, or energy, then shuffle your deck if you look through it. Okay. So this is what I was saying yesterday. Is that this the Strategy Overground, which is the new extra card that Zamasu has, which is a 9-drop extra card. I was saying this yesterday in yesterday's video that this card, that there needs to be a card that cheats that card out, and this is the card here. So you can play this out on turn 4, and then you can activate Battle. Oh, that's cool. So you can activate Battle, place this card in the drop area. So if your opponent's trying to swing at this card, well, it has dual attack. I mean, it has dual attack. It has indestructible, 35k indestructible. So it's going to take a lot of negging abilities to kill this. That's 3 coolers or a Frieza and a cooler to kill this card. But I would say if somebody starts an attack, like if they're swinging with the 30-drop Frieza, they neg this by 30. So it gets negged by 30. So you mill 2 cards. And then I'm just activating Battle and killing this, so I can play Strategy Overground. But it's from your hand, your drop, your deck, or your energy. So literally, if it's anywhere but your life, you can play it. That's awesome. And it's got dual attack. It's 35k. It's a beast. That's a really good card. Yeah, I'm actually very surprised. Good. I'm glad we have a card that can get this card out for much cheaper. We have Goku Black, Lofty Aspirations. 9-drop, 3 specific blue. 5k, 30k, 5k combo, 30k power. Triple Strike, Evolve, 4 energy on top of a blue Goku Black. Okay, so there's a lot of Goku Blacks you can play this on top of. I'm gonna look. We're gonna look at the end of this video just to check some of those cards. Permanent. When choosing a card to use with this card's Evolve from your hand. Wait, when choosing a card to use with this card's Evolve skill from your hand, you can choose a battle card in your energy and play this card in active mode. That's interesting. Okay. If your leader is a blue Zamasu or Goku Black and your opponent has 5 or more energy, when a card evolves into this card, place up to 2 of your opponent's energy in their owner's drop area. Oh man. Oh, this is so good. This is so good. So this actually works with the other 9-drop. Or 8-drop. I believe, too. You can evolve it on top of that. There's a... Oh, man. This has some effects to it. Oh, man. Oh, man. Alright, so... Look at Vegito. We have some options here. So for blue, there's no blue 5-drops yet. I believe there's a 5-drop coming out in the new set that you can play over the Vegito. And then there's Lightning Speed Vegito from like set 2 that you can play it over. That's I guess you could do that. So this you can Unibator out for 3 energy, and then the other one evolves for 4. And this is just 3 colorless, so it can be anything. So that's not too bad. So you can cheat it out that way. There's no green and no blue as of right now, so there's only 2 5-drops you can actually play that out of. Now Zamasu has to be a 5-drop, and it has to be blue. And I believe the only one they have is the... Looks like the only one that they have is the blue one that's coming out in the new set. That's a little discouraging, so it's forcing you to play that card in order to play out that 9-drop. What about Goku Black? So this, the Goku Black card, says you can evolve it on top of any Goku Black. So there is a plethora of Goku Blacks. You can play this card out for free if you have 5 or more energy. You can play this card out for free. And then you can evolve into that one. You have this one here too. That if you evolved into this card, you can then evolve the other one on top of this. Then it switches it to active mode. So you have 2 triple strikes. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I mean that looks like it's kind of it. Yeah, you know, you can evolve on top of the negate. I wonder if they have overground on here yet. I don't think they do. I don't think they added those yet. I don't see it on here yet. Oh, yeah. Let me know what you guys think of the new cards. You guys think they're going to be viable at all? Let me know down below in the comments, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.